Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Finn, and welcome back to some more welcome back to some more Fortnite news. Nah, I'm only joking. It's actually Fortnite news. Damn it! We've got some more Forza news. Forza Horizon 4. Now we have just got some brand new leaked cars, and I'm being super hyper. I don't really know why, but it's just this is my natural state. Not really. But basically, we've got some new leaked cars coming to Forza Horizon 4. These cars are absolutely fantastic. If these cars are true, and if they are coming into the game, because remember these are leaks, so we don't know exactly if these are actually real. Whether they'll be on the way towards the launch of the game, or perhaps going in for DLCs, we don't know. But anyway, we have got these, and if these are actually going into the game, this is going to be the best game in the entire world. I'm not joking. These announced cars are absolutely amazing. They're so amazing. There's so many cars that I just need to get on with this right now, and I'm just take a break, Finn. Take a break. So firstly, we've got 2019 Aston Martin Valkyrie. Now this is an amazing car which Aston Martin teamed up with Red Bull to make this car, which was going to be road legal. But yeah, again, this car was going to be just as fast around a racetrack, if not faster, than an F1 car. I know, this is ridiculous. Where the hell is this road even taking us to? And I know, don't worry, this is a thing that some people may not know. This thing is called a blaster. Anyway, we've got the 2019 Aston Martin Valkyrie, the Aston Martin DB5 Bond Edition, which means we're gonna have a shield out the back, potentially gonna have spikes out the wheels, and potentially gonna have pistols out the front bumper. Either this is Forza, and Forza is meant to be content friendly rather than pistols. Anyway, we've also got the 2015 Aston Martin DB10. This is possibly the first time that we are going to see a DB10 in any game whatsoever. And that might be a bit false, but from what I've seen, I've never seen any game that's got an Aston Martin DB10 in it, and since a DB10 is a Bond car, that's even better. We've also got Aston Martin, the 1977 Aston Martin Vantage Bond Edition. Again, another Bond Edition. Great. The 1931 Bentley Blower. So, for firstly, don't we know about classic English cars, especially winter cars from like in the 1920s, 1930s. We used to make these cars which were just absolutely out of this flipping world. Basically, they were like big, massive cars. Sometimes these cars would be built for like racing, so perhaps they'll have like one seat, but basically these cars will just be massive and just have massive engines inside, and they'll just push out more power than most sports cars of these days, like nuts. Anyway, we've got the Bentley Blower. We've got a BMW Z8 Bond Edition, another Bond Edition, and a 2008 BMW Z4M Coupe, which was in Forza Motorsport 4, but we haven't seen it since, and I'm kind of happy that we haven't, because that's it's a bit boring. Next, we've got the 2012 Baller Nemesis. Now, we do have a Baller EXRS, however, the Nemesis is a car that I would rather have, because the Nemesis is just absolutely insane. It's just insane, and I can someone even ask why I've got my eyes shut every time I say Nemesis? Oh god. Anyway, we've got a 2016 CBL Ultra 4 truck. I don't know what it is, but basically it's an off-road truck. We've got a Bond edition of a Citroen 2CV. A 2CV. Citroen 2CV. It's going to be bright yellow. Wow. Why is it making me cry again? Like that last fortnight video round 8. And not crying for literally no reason whatsoever, but let's just get on with it. So basically we've got the 1987 DAF 95 Turbo basically the 1987 DAF number 95 Turbo Twin S1. A lot of numbers and letters there. The 2018 Dodge Dealer Normal Edition, because in Forza 7 we did have the Fast and Furious Edition, but we've now got a full-on version. The 1954 Ford Angler, which is a British, it's basically like a little British sports car, which was built in the mid 50s, and basically they are a bit cute, I gotta be honest, but they do look a bit weird. And we got a 2017 Ford Raptor SEMA Edition. Now, if any of you guys know this famous YouTuber, who's known as Salamundo, or for the people who actually talk English, Salamundrin, also known as Alejandro Saladon, you will know about this rich guy who's such an amazing guy. Has one of these. Well, when I say one of these, he has the 2017 Ford Raptor SEMA Edition, because a company known as Galpin Autosports made this car called the SEMA Edition. Basically, they revealed a Ford Raptor that was based on the old Raptor, that was built up to give people an idea on what the new Raptor would look like for SEMA, and basically they finished it, and the car looks really nice, and especially in the Golf livery. If this car in Forza comes with the legendary Golf livery, then that'll be absolutely fantastic. Right, moving on, because we've got more cars. The 2014 Holden Sandman, just like the one in the 1970s, which was in Forza Horizon 3. This is a new Sandman, so now you've got even more power, well, in a van. So you've got almost 600 horsepower, rear-wheel drive in a van. Amazing. Right, on to a land of jazz, where we got a Jaguar E-Type Cyberlight. Wait, no, Finn, this is not a Superleggera E-Type lightweight. There you go. Amazing car, it's worthless and it's extremely rare. And we got a Jaguar CX-75, again another car from Spectre, or if you don't know, it's another Bond film. Very, very amazing car, that looks absolutely amazing. I've been waiting 8 to 9 years for it to actually go into Forza, and if this is true, this is definitely going to be the best car that I've ever seen in Forza history. And brave. We've got the 2017 Koenigsegg Agera RS, also known as the newest and latest Guinness World Record fastest production car in the world, that got an average of 277 miles per hour, also known as, well, or for example, 286 miles per hour. That's nice. We've got a Lotus Esprit on Bond Edition. Who would have guessed? We've also got, oh my god, the 2019 Mercedes-Benz AMG Project 1, which is again a rival to Aston Martin Valkyrie, which we were just talking about at the very start. But Project 1 is just It's got a winning Formula 1 engine from Mercedes AMG in the car, and the car is going to be road legal, and it's going to have license plates, and it's got a it's going to sound like an F1 car on the road. It's going to have license plates, it's got headlights, it's got fancy floppy doors that's really powerful, and it's going to have a 1-to-1 ratio of power. And then we got the 1928 Napier, right? The Napier Welton. I don't know, what is this? Oh, right, okay. This is another car, which is like the Bentley Blower, which I was talking about earlier. Pretty much is a big car that looked like it was built for like a really old race cars, but basically was a big race car, one seat, which just looked mad, and it had a massive engine in it. Okay, we've also got a 1962 PLP50 as the smallest car in the entire world. Not excluding a P45, which is fake. And we've got a Peel Trident, which, if you don't know what that's basically the Peel version of the bubble car. That car is basically best known as the bubble car, because if you think of a bubble car, the first car that comes to mind is a BMW i7, but the Peel Trident actually has like a massive dome over here. It actually is the bubble car. And then we're moving on with a Peugeot 405 T60, which is basically a crazy time attack / off-road car, which is amazing. A 1959 Porsche 356A Coupe, which we do have a Speedster, which does look really cool. Although I would probably say that coupe looks slightly better, we do have that now. And finally, last but definitely not the least, probably one of the most, probably the one car that I wished came into Horizon 3. The TVR Griffith, the brand new TVR Griffith. The one that looks like a mixture of an F-Type and a Mercedes AMG GTSI, just not my controller. The TVR Griffith, I can't believe it looks absolutely beautiful. But anyway, that's everything that I've got just for you guys, and I'm really good. And I know it is in this video I may sound really cringy and very cheesy, but touch yours. I'm just full so much hype that I just can't even help it out. And hey guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video. If you did, smash a like button, subscribe, and click on the little bell so you know exactly when I upload this video. I know I'm talking so fast. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright guys, if you are still watching this, or for some random reason which I don't really know, right? I must tell you something that my main channel is 2 subscribers away from 100 subscribers. I know it's a really tiny number, but there's so much of a difference and it means so much to us. If we can get to 100 subs, I'll do a really special video on that channel and you guys will love it. So please do it.